After the Socceroos captured the hearts and minds of the entire nation, the Isuzu Ute A-League is back with round 7 of what has already been a thrilling campaign to date. Tonight on Paramount Plus, we're in Redcliffe, where two-time champions Brisbane Roar take on Adelaide, spearheaded by none other than Hiroshi Ibasuki, the 3-goal hero, the Japanese striker. Both sides we can see in the tunnel on the Isuzu Ute tunnel camp, looking to pick up where they left off a month ago, either side of that World Cup hiatus. English import Charlie Austin was one of those on the score sheet as Brisbane recorded their first win 3-1 over Sydney, while Adelaide thumped original rivals Melbourne victory 3-0 at home, making it 3 wins on the trot, a 4th tonight, and the visitors will move provisionally second on the standings, while back-to-back wins for the home team, the Roar, would see them climb to 4th. There is no Craig Goodwin this evening. So much looking forward to the return of the Socceroo. That will have to wait another week, but let's have a look at the Brisbane lineup. Coach Warren Moon making 2 changes from the side that beat Sydney FC 3-1. Japanese midfielder Rico Danzaki coming in for Carlo Amianto, and Rahmat Akbari makes his second start of the season in midfield as Joe Knowles heads to the bench. The league's best defence remains unchanged, so goalkeeper Jordan Holmes and defender Connor Chapman, who are both available again, have to settle for a place on the bench. There is Carl Witt, the Adelaide Player of the Year back in 2005-06, and played against Warren Moon in that inaugural A-League season. Adelaide have an excellent away record against Brisbane. They've won nearly half of the previous 54. Brisbane are looking to end a run of 3 home games without a win against Adelaide. And it is the home side that get us underway. It's been a fantastic couple of months for Australian football. The A-League has been firing before the Socceroos took over Daniel McBreen in Qatar, and now we're back to domestic action, and there's plenty to look forward to over the next few months.
Well, we have a action-packed couple of months, a very heavy Christmas period, don't we? These two teams, with only 1 loss between.
You're not talking about the festivities, are you?
No, it's all about the football. Don't worry about the festivities. But both these teams, only 1 loss in their opening stanza of the season, so very hard teams to beat. Warren Moon will be looking for his team to start opening up those goal-scoring boots, and hopefully that'll be the present they receive in this Christmas period.
Well, you'd almost say, courtesy of that 3-1 win over Sydney, that saw them as Ibasuki went flying, and he's done that already this season and come off worse for wears against Sydney. As here's Brisbane, and it was Charlie Austin with an outrageous effort, I think, in the end from wide on the right.
Well, I think it was a cross, to be honest, but it was good positive play for Brisbane. Found a little bit of space. You see here, lots of space for Charlie Austin in that right-hand side area. And I think he's just looking to fire that across the 6-yard box.
Javi Lopez with the first shot of the match. It's taken a touch, and it's the first corner of the game for Adelaide.
Well, it was another testing ball in from Adelaide, and Ibasuki, it's a great header down. Going backwards, stretching, you see possibly an opportunity there for a first-time strike, but did well to win the corner. And again, Ibasuki, the real focal point in that central area for Adelaide.
Run from Mile Uznic up against Popovic. Hasn't gone out of play. Say yes. Javi Lopez, who's still got those same boots from before the World Cup, as Halloran. Lovely little touch inside. Dinks the ball, back post. It might yet fall for Alagic. Has that taken a deflection? Scott Neville He's not happy about something at the back. It's another corner for Adelaide.
Well, it was good play down this right-hand side from Ben Halloran. He looks up there and you can see he's got no support whatsoever, so he has to bide his time, come back, and he just holds it up at that back post. It's Josh Cavallo there, just mistimed it really. And then Alagic with the seconds, forcing the block from the Brisbane Roar defence. But again, this time Adelaide, space in those wide areas. Good play from the wing.
And it comes from Hyundai to the back post, the header from Isuzu, and somehow stayed out. Well, he is such a threat in the air. It was a wonderful ball, and he must be wondering how he hasn't scored for a 4th game in a row.
Well, it was a wonderful run, wasn't it? So used to see him attacking the ball. You see here he just attacks the ball at pace and really just hits it straight into the chest of Courtney Perkins, who just stood tall, didn't really know what it was coming.
Javi Lopez played at it but missed, and that's a good ball from Halloran. Releasing Alagic, the teenager, into the box on the left foot. His cross is blocked. It's going to fall though for Hyundai. Javi Lopez again decides to shoot. Macklin Freak deciding early on that he had that one covered.
Well, you don't mind having a strike from those kind of areas. Plenty of space. No one's really closing them down, so why not?
Isuzu showing how you can just spray the ball around. Now Kitto. He's got a goal in him every now and again, Ryan Kitto as well, even from left back. Wearing the captain's armband.
Just assessed the situation, didn't he? Had a look inside, wasn't much happening. Thought, well, I'm going to join SAEs for another long-range speculator.
Halloran again. This ball, back post, Isuzu brings it down on the chest. Kitto's there in support, and Isuzu, in the end, the shot blocked. Corner number 5 for Adelaide.
Well, it was a good ball into that back area. We've seen that a couple of times from Ben Halloran now, and then Brisbane did just enough here, really, and they end up getting in each other's way. And you can see the frustration on the faces of the Adelaide players, but they can also see the funny side.
And it comes back post, oh, and off the post by Popovic.
Well, it's been a danger area on corners around the back post. You see here again, Popovic just goes into that back post area, and it's a tight angle and heads it straight onto the post, really, so I don't see where they've got a corner from.
So creating from open play is an issue for Brisbane. It's not new, as we've discussed. This man holds the key, and he'll have a corner to try and show his art with the set piece once again. Less than 2 minutes to go. First half regulation time, and Jay O'Shea with the chance to deliver again. They've been getting closer. They've found options in the air. This time back post. It's all orange. Headed back across. And Akbari back in again. Towards Courtney Perkins. Isuzu away. Only as far as O'Shea. Desperate block by Yes! Back in, and Gauchi flying to his left saves. Now Austin in again, and it's Halloran's header. Adelaide's goal under pressure in these final seconds of the first half. Mileusnic trying to convince the referee that he was being... Oh, that's a terrible pass back. O'Shea. And it's Isaias that comes away with the ball. Finds Cavallo. Lovely feet sending Hingert one way then the other. Oh, and then passes it straight out of play.
Commentator's curse, Robbie, but it was difficult for Adelaide United to get the ball out. Harvey Norman replay shows a great save from Joe Gauchi. As the ball came back to Jay O'Shea, he just looked to find that bottom corner.
There is half-time in Redcliffe. Centurion referee Alex Kling blowing the whistle. It's scoreless in a very entertaining opening 45 minutes here between Brisbane and Adelaide, both looking to continue their winning ways in this first round back after the World Cup. Half-time, Raw 0, Adelaide 0. The second half, it's Adelaide that get us underway, and it's an early ball towards Nestori Irankunda. The young Joey into the contest looking for his first goal of this season. And if you want a little bit of X factor, Daniel McBreen, he is certainly a player that can provide it.
Well, exactly. We've seen what he can do. Still such a young age. Just wonder if that means that Ben Halloran will move into a more regulation 10 position.
Well, here he is, into the box and shoots, blocked by Aldred. Irankunda follows up, drives it in hard again, Freak to the edge of the box. Oh, and almost. Ethan Alagic almost finding the head of Ibasuki, unintentionally perhaps, but it's a bright start to the second half.
Well, great start, instant impact. Two players, the new substitute and Halloran moving into that 10 position there, show great feet, and that's a great first touch from Irankunda. Fires it across the box, and as the ball comes out to Alagic, just can't quite hit it on target.
Well, that's a great header from Austin, and Danzaki with the chance to make amends. He's gone down in the area. Luffy Bar tells him to get up. Referee sees nothing untoward in the challenge.
Well, he's looked the most likely for Brisbane, hasn't he? He's had great energy tonight, pressing in the first half. He's had a couple of opportunities now in the second. Keeps persisting. May get another opportunity that he can bury.
He was dropped for the first time the last game against Sydney. Back in the starting 11 this evening. O'Shea delivers the header. Ooh, from Aldred, just over that top corner.
Again, similar to the first half, but Aldred finds himself some space, and this time totally lost his marker. Free header. The opening 60 minutes. Austin and Miller Usnich really combined together as a two, did they? Spread apart.
Now, Isaias has gone to ground, holding his foot and calling for medical attention immediately as well. Again, can he find a taker this time? It's probably the poorest of his deliveries this evening. The second attempt towards Knowles. Neville as well. Now here is Joe Knowles. Looks up, drives it in near post off the crossbar. Joe Gauci surviving what would have been a monumental error just after the hour mark. Here's Henry Hoare. Is this the moment for Brisbane? Hoare still going on the left foot. He fashioned a shooting opportunity but can't beat a more assured Joe Gauci at the second time of asking.
Well, just like the introduction of Irankunda, both Joe Knowles and Henry Hoare having an impact. And this one here, I'm not sure if it was a shot or a cross, but the man who has been so secure in the goals for Adelaide, almost fumbling into his own net, and then Henry Hoare with a little dinking run and a strike as well. All of a sudden, Brisbane have woken up.
Irankunda, early cross for Blackwood, just trying to steer it beyond Macklin Freak, and it's deflected behind for another corner. He applauds the delivery from Irankunda.
And so he should. It was a great ball. Great ball from Irankunda. You see here he's in plenty of space and may think, well, I might drive forward with that, but just guides it into that front post area.
It's that stat we mentioned at the start, those crosses, early crosses, mixing it up from deeper, 1 in 3, finding its target. It's Irankunda once again to deliver this set piece. Corner number 9 for Adelaide. It's a good ball, and it's a goal for Blackwood. Well, he has threatened since coming on, and it's the substitutes that combine. Barely 10 seconds after they carved out a first half chance, they have found the opening here. George Blackwood with his first of the season.
We'll see on the Harvey Norman replay here. It's a wonderful ball in. We've spoke about how good Adelaide have been over the years on delivery. It's a fantastic ball, but it's poor marking from Brisbane. Blackwood, just a little ease of Scott Neville out of the way there. Scotty Neville thinks of maybe him pushing the back. And a free header from 6 yards out, and there's nothing that Macklin Freet can do about that.
Danzaki, lovely little back heel for Henry Hoare, gets it back from Austin. Guy Trewin, and it's Irankunda, who's clearly understood the message from Carl Veart. Work hard. Joe Knowles has done well. Danzaki, this is clever. Austin! Well, that's where you want your big man to step up. That was the best chance of the evening for Charlie Austin.
Well, it was wonderful one-touch football here, wasn't it? And if you want the ball to fall to anyone in that Brisbane Roar team, it's Charlie Austin, and he's just sliced it. Just wanted to go across the keeper, goes for power, slices through the ball and doesn't even test Joe Gauci, and you can see he's not happy with himself there.
It's almost a given for a player of that quality. Joe Knowles was involved in that move. He sprays the ball out for Hingen. Henry Hoare, he assisted that shot. Goes again. Hoare on his left foot. Here's Knowles. The substitutes combining. Great save. Oh, and Danzaki. Well, Brisbane are letting Adelaide off the hook here.
Well, Riku Danzaki, I'm sure he's hoping that whistle went for offside. Great play again, Henry Hoare involved. As the ball comes across, you can see they just manufactured a space there. It's a great strike from Joe Knowles.
And again, a delivery like that in the first 10 minutes is nothing, but at this stage of the match it's frustrating, especially when after that Nestor Irankunda races away, and it's saved by Freak. Nestor Irankunda, the youngster, with the chance to take this one beyond Brisbane. And the home side's keeper does well. Isaias has decided to defend his 18-year-old teammate from the experienced Aldred.
Well, this is all over nothing really, wasn't it? The two original protagonists had moved on and were moving away, and then Isaias decided to come in and stir the pot. And this is Irankunda. He did wonderfully well to win the ball there. Mistake from Jack Hingett. And as he drives in, I think he slows down here and probably could have gone a little bit closer. I'll make that 54.
Yellow card for Isaias, who caught Joe Knowles there with an elbow on the jaw.
See here, just got the arm up. Wasn't swinging, just got the arm up around the face.
There's another attacking change coming in the next few moments for Brisbane as Joe Knowles sprays it out to the left. Lockie Barr behind for a corner. Corner. In it comes. Oh, almost a fantastic defensive header in the end from Barr. Free kick on the edge of the box. Isaias has to be careful here. Oh, it's another yellow, and it's red. And the veteran Spaniard has just gone one too far there with that challenge. It's a red card.
And I think he knew it, didn't he? You see, straight away he wants to help the player up. He knows on a yellow you can't be rushing in like that.
It's all arms as well.
Yeah.
Six minutes of stoppage time, 2 of which have already expired. Danzaki. Armiento. He'll want it on his left, up against Javi Lopez. Penalty! Right on the edge of the area. Javi Lopez has had a nibble at Carlo Armiento. And the referee points to the spot. Late drama in Redcliffe.
Well, you said it in your call, Robbie. He'll want it on his left, and that's what we all thought. Throws the dummy to the left, comes inside, and Javi Lopez just sticks out that left boot. It's just a clip of the foot there. It's enough to bring him down.
His most recent penalty was in an Australia Cup semi-final against Sydney United. He missed, and here he scores. Jay O'Shea holds his nerve, and Brisbane are back on level terms.
Well, so often the provider, Jay O'Shea, set piece delivery, and it was the penalty won by that man, Armiento. Sold the dummy to Javi Lopez, and he stepped up straight down the middle. The ever-reliable Jay O'Shea may have just salvaged a point. And is there enough time for them to go for the 3 points?
For Adelaide, Ryan Kitto. Blackwood heading to the corner flag. Oh, he's managed to turn. Blackwood still into the area. Still Blackwood. Has just gone out of play. Bursting up the other end. O'Shea. Oh, it's a wasted ball. He was pointing to the channel, but nobody understood it. Carl Viet says the 6 minutes are well and truly up. The referee, in the end, agrees. Just 30 seconds added on. And sometimes a very open match of football can all come down to the final seconds, and that's exactly what happened this evening. From the substitutes bench, Blackwood opened the scoring. It looked like it was going to be enough, but Issa's late red card and Armiento's introduction, he earned the red card, then he earned the penalty that Jay O'Shea put away. And here in Redcliffe, it's finished. Brisbane Roar 1, Adelaide United 1.